Okay. Do I have a VOD? I really don't want to look at coaching content. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie to myself. I'm not a big fan. Bang's controller tips. The esports class. What the? What are they gonna have bro saying? The smokes timings and team play. Is he gonna talk about smoke timings, or it's just like you should probably smoke like the standard choke points at around like the minute mark, or like at the start of the round, the 1 minute mark, or the 40, or excuse me, 20-second. What are intervals? The intervals are by 40, yeah? So it's 140, 1, and then 20. Those are the intervals you actually smoke at. Every other interval is just not it. I'm interested. Color me surprised. I'm booking in. Okay. Hey, what's up, Bang?
Hey guys, it's Bang from Sentinel's Valorant team, and today I'll be giving you some tips on how to be a better controller player.
How do you... Okay, so I should read out the questions. I need to like familiarize myself with this. Ooh, not you. Get that off my screen. I want you. Yeah. As a controller player, how do you approach stalling the enemy team? I guess it kind of depends, right? If you're... So this is like a self-proclaimed Omen Viper Brim player. Can also... I think you can also play the Astra. Where going into stalling, it's like, is this going to be a hit? I use smoke on the choke and then a proportionate amount of utility. So if they're util dumping me as an Omen, I'm flashing. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Of course, absolutely. I'm flashing to stop them from coming out, or if they do come out, put them in a vulnerable state. 100%. If I'm Viper, the stall is a lot easier. If you see like a bunch of abilities or util coming out, it's wall or the orb, and then you molly, and they're not coming through that. Curious. Is it just like they have a timing to actually execute, or is it based off like I just hear a ton of noise, they're rushing? I'm gonna make that distinction myself.
I'd say a big part of being a controller player is just getting good smokes off at the right timings. I think obviously it helps your team. I mean, you're an anchor usually, and it helps your teams a lot. Like your teammates a lot holding sites. A lot of your util is to help people hold sites and help people survive against site hits. So just getting good smokes off at the correct times will just win your team.
Marvelous. So when is the correct time is probably not going to be elaborated on.
You need to win. For example...
Oh, never mind.
Getting B main smoke off whenever your teammates are telling you that they're executing B, or if they're about to hit B, you guys have some info, you feel like they're going to go B, getting the smoke off to allow your teammates to fight up through spawn, through the stairs angle, and just like make them worry, have to like come out of a smoke is just really important. It's the basic things, but yeah, just getting smokes off at good timings is really important, and it's a big role on defense whenever you play any map.
What's your mindset on anchoring and holding sites? It's my job, and if somebody hits my site, they die. I feel like it's nothing more complicated than that. That should just be bare bones. It's my job to hold this site, and we believe that fighting for the site is correct. I win if I kill one and get out, or kill two and die. As long as I go positive, life's good.
So my mindset when it comes to anchoring on defense, a lot of the time is to make sure I'm able to stay alive for long enough and stall for long enough for my teammates to rotate in. Obviously it depends on the situation, if your teammates are close enough to rotate and if not. But sometimes throwing smokes on yourself on site, like this is a pretty good smoke whenever you're trying to defend A site on ascent, to just stay around and live and make sure that like you're not dying too quickly, so your teammates have the opportunity to flood onto you. Getting the blinds out against executes is really important. Just using your util basically to live and to give yourself favorable engagements around the site, because obviously they're going to be throwing a lot of their util to try to clear you out of the site. So just countering that by throwing side smokes to live, blinding the choke in order to stop executes, just the basic things like that.
I mean, that checks out. Nothing too insane there. How do you play around your teammates with your utility? This will probably be, he's like hovering Omen, so it's likely all Omen based.
So one example of playing pretty well off your teammates' utility and just off your teammates in general is like setting up good flashes for them. It's pretty basic knowing like the correct smokes to throw, I'd say. If you're trying to learn how to throw smokes correctly or like get good smokes for executes, you just watch any like professional Omen player or professional controller player's VODs, and they'll probably throw you, or they'll probably show you like the best, most common smokes for like whatever execute you guys are trying to run or whatever strat you guys are trying to run. But I think more.
Bro, what? Am I getting pinged? Oh wait, do I have? Oh, I have people here. Oh, hold on. Someone hit me with some. Wait, what?
Hey, Sin City.
Wait a minute, what? Someone hit me with some crazy information.
I'm just up there hitting the stinky.
I'm curious. I'm getting hit in with like the Viper thing. What? Yeah, I saw that, Mojo. I was just like, what is he talking about? Is it their official? Because it's this map, right?
Hey, Sin City. Let's do a little exercise. Think of what maps favor the attacker side and what maps favor the defender side. Got 'em? Okay. Why do you think these maps favor one side over the other? Is it the specific angles or choke points? How the meta plays around them? Is it the rotation timings giving one side an advantage? What about things like...
Did I make a video? Like, what? now I gotta make sure that I'm not making like shadow videos behind my own back. I should delete this or update this for sure, 100%, because I don't believe that anymore. So I'm not gonna make videos. No idea. Okay. I mean, it doesn't seem like I'm in these at all, right? Most of the gameplay is yeah, most of the gameplay is from their streamers or their like professional matches. So if they're talking about this video, it's like I'm not involved whatsoever. Well, maybe.
Where you have 5 uncoordinated idiots.
Yeah. Yo, dude. Yo. What the fuck? Yo. Hey. No way, dude. When was this from? What the fuck? What? Yo. No way. What the hell? Hats off to, I don't even know where the fuck that clip is from. Wow. Yo. Yeah. What am I doing? I'm probably fucking bronze in this clip, man. I don't know what I'm doing. Let me check my ghost. That'll like give me a good indicator. I don't. Where the fuck is this from?
In their optimal positions. This isn't your rank game where you have 5 uncoordinated.
Holy fuck. I might knife out. That was my... Fuck, wait. I was using the Nat's knife, so I might have actually been platinum. What the fuck? What's the time frame at this? 8:20? What is it? Is an idiot? Did he call me an idiot?
Playing in the optimal positions. This isn't your rank game where you have 5 uncoordinated idiots.
All right, perfect. Yeah. Yo, what the fuck? I didn't notice that. Your coach did it. That's amazing. I don't even play this game anymore, man. I just coach it, dude. Like, imagine this. This jump starts my career. Yeah, Cat, I'm in a Sentinels video. I don't, and they're calling me an idiot, which is true. What I'm doing is like downright barbaric. It's something that I would immediately like, just like slap it. Like I would slap a student for this 100%. Dude, imagine I threw like a big hubbub about this and it's like, wow, I can't believe they're using my content without my permission and like calling me an idiot, calling me stupid. Oh, how dare they use my content? I didn't even know they would do that. They saved it to the end. That's kind of sneaky. I like it. I ain't gonna do that shit. I don't care. I don't, like I said, anyone can use my content for any purpose whatsoever. It's the reason why I wouldn't like take down videos who talk negatively about me. Oh, I have a disorder which requires me to have like attention on me at all times. So I don't care. I'm not in it for the money. I'm definitely in it for the fame, but I don't want to be like a piece of shit about it. Like I'm not gonna pull up the Sentinels and be like, remove me from your video. You are making me look bad. It's like, okay. The clip itself is slander enough for me. Like I have destroyed my own essence in this. That's wild. I wonder if somebody already tagged. That last part felt very directed. Oh, okay, never mind. They're just nice. Is that why people found me? Like, no, this was released a day ago. Nah, darn. What a shame. That's amazing, though. Who else they hit?
Running through smokes and team
Who's this?
flashing each other. So you should probably take
That's a funny clip.
this with a grain of salt if you're applying
Dang, are all the clips just us being stupid?
to your own games. That said, it's still an interesting thought.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, Super Wizard. Wow. That's amazing.
The kind of thing an in-game leader in the making should be thinking about. So if this
Wow, didn't even credit me. Darn. What a shame. All right, okay. Actually, wait, hold on.
Sin City.
Gotta send that to Jay. So I'm just doing victory laps for essentially nothing. Alright, okay. Better mark it. Yeah, okay. I'll mark this one. The story, I was like, I don't feel like it, but this one's kind of cool. I like that. Dude, how many surely like my clips have also made it into like a Kompeki video or something like that. Just everyone just uses me as the reference for a bad player. I mess with that greatly. All right, okay. I have mojo. I should get to work. Okay, hold on. I should get to work. I know better. All right, I know to just keep my eye open early. Okay. All right. Oh, this one goes the distance, huh? Okay. Let's see. Okay. Oh, darn you and your... What are you, Immortal 1? Double OT. I usually just do the first, like, 12 of 12. But dang. Okay. Alright, okay. Let's see. What the... Okay, wait. A non-cipher comp. Okay. Let's go in. And what's the plan? Wait, what's the plan? This is Immortal. This isn't gonna slide. What's the plan? You guys just winging it? I'm down for winging it. Looks like we're just winging it. Bug it. I mean, a lot of the cool, like, shock dart tech, you don't even need this game. That's kind of annoying. I'm not even gonna be able to talk about it because I was studying a bit before I started. Because there's a lot of shock dart lineups that like land right here, bounces off, and hits right here. But there's no cipher, so there's not even a sentinel. Like, you guys could honestly just contact everywhere you want to go. That's not like A. Like, if you guys were just content with walking B, walking C, you're happy. I feel like you start B, so like, I say you start B, and if that's like really contested, you just like drone up into a window and just do a C split. Life's good. Right here is fine. Yeah. I feel like you should pressure B first though. I feel like just running into this is whatever. Anyone long? I feel like there's no one long. You have a guy B. Wait a damn minute. Wait a minute. You have a guy B. What the fuck? What's happening here? Need to learn the C trip long. There's so many. I found like 4 just watching Derek. He has like 4 different ones. I can show my research afterwards. This is interesting.
Holy jump scare.
We jump. Wait, this is so weird. I feel like I should be just running C. I mean, now we can't because we have to go kill this guy. Yeah, we're just in major fuck land here. Oh, thank you, Sal, for the lurk. Appreciate you. Yeah, it's just like the order of operations of our play here is very interesting. Very, very different. And something that I don't really see a lot of. So, especially when there's 3 duelists and a very, very, like, fight-heavy controller, you do have to show pressure to one place and then you pivot. Like, when you buy arrow and drone, I feel like you can just, like, go for the dart on B, just do, like, a full BX sec, and if that's, like, hard as shit, we pivot. We have the drone for Raj anyway. We send some people C long. Drone up. Your Jet's an idiot for pushing window there, but is what it is. And then, no, like, it's impossible for you.
Are we jumping?
Yeah, like, you recognize that was a mistake. But then you following it was like, Oh, yeah, we didn't even get the spike down. This is just full save. I'm down. These guys just have you. These guys just have your number. Oh boy, welcome to the big leagues.
78 Phoenix. I was blind, my bad.
Ah, is what it is. Low mountain, the guy actually crossed. Do you have dart for that take? I feel like it wasn't the dart time though. It wouldn't have mattered. Well, it would have mattered. You were looking to go B though. Yeah, especially if they dart for that, they're gonna always fight. I'm debating like having you go like the second you realize you're not going B, you just take a step back. Like you step into this 1 sec. Yeah, too late for the dart. I agree. I think that it's like a little late. 100%. But I'm honestly so like in this scenario, it's still good to throw because a later dart is actually probably better. I don't know where the fuck you went, but hi. So like instead of you like pop back here, you do that like dart lineup, lands right here, like super quick, then you're gone. But then you die, it is what it is. Round loses. It's like a round you're statistically not winning. Damn.
Beautiful molly.
3 here. Can we go back?
Yeah, Willie pushed up A, so if we fake again, maybe we can get him.
The dart was slow, but your duelists are crazy for running out first.
We can cut noise and read if we want.
Yeah, and we're just gonna rewalk C. Do you have dart in 6? I think you're Giga Chat if you have a lineup from here that lands like towards A. But I don't think you need the amount of times you'll be in this situation is just not real. You know? It's just like, okay, that's not gonna happen. I might as well just save the dart for the actual hit. That's a little early. Like they weren't ready. You're just better. Alright, he's better. I'm down for that fight though. Let's see. Yeah, because this fight's good. Yeah, you just got swung full speed. I feel like you just full comp that because they know you're there. If like you're gonna look for it. I think you just run full speed and stop when you're ready. That's the only small like nitpick I would make there. Then we don't care. Your defense is probably better. Yup. No dart shooters? Good lord.
110, bro. There's no way he is that.
Damn. Wow. Yeah, no, that's tough. Let me look at this again. What's the plan here? So we dart long. Are you holding for the window push guy? Yeah, what's your play here? So we dart. Like after the dart, it's just we sprint long. And life's good. That's good. Yeah, I like that. I don't even care if I get like scammed here. Just like shoot it and then keep scaling and fighting with these guys. Something about this screams like I'm just part of the A space take. Yeah, because you even get scanned and it's like I'm not going to this wall. For sure. I'm just taking my talents to A. South Beach. Because you even get a kill over there.
110, bro. There's no way he is that.
And then yeah. Good timing from the Clove to reswing and refight you.
Fucking timing.
But I feel like we shouldn't be in that situation to begin with. You guys find yourself in a really weird spot. Then you lose.
One's fine. Smoking mid right now.
One on site smoke.
Can you blind that?
Yeah, blinding.
I'm blind.
Got the
Oh, there is no trip, huh? Interesting. Oh,
Just walk.
holy. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. Man, you killed the one guy that didn't need to be killed. That's tough. That's like, your crosshair was right on his head too. Like he's the guy like you're supposed to always shoot here. It's like, yep.
It's like 4 here.
Yeah, we don't care about this guy. Man, you're just not like ready for any of these plays. Do you play against a lot of Phoenix? Because you've been caught by two very common plays. I think the examples I'm finding are the Phoenix A long flash, and then this one is an even more popular flash play. Was terrible. I figured mechanically you're still just warming up, which is chilling. I'm down. But these two plays feel like they caught you like really off guard. To the point that I'm a little concerned.
On the eco.
I think you're good when they play standard, but when they don't play standard, it's like, oh.
Good knives.
You didn't even win that round. That's annoying.
I'm gonna shift to the garage.
Good drone. Drone for op knowledge.
Two backside. Two.
That's two? Wait a minute, 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 wait a minute. We don't have the dart here.
Backside.
Let's open window, hold on.
I'm gonna ult site.
Okay, I'm down. I'm actually super down.
Flash, logs. Flashing.
Full blind, but he killed me. CT.
I was kind of hoping, so like this is just a slight optimization. The second you throw this dart,
Let's open window.
oh, let me read that. Oh, you're just in auto? Okay. Happens. When you play with volume, yeah, it's just gonna happen. No big deal. Remember was the C-split? Yeah, why are you going long? No, you're the drone for the C-split garage. This is incorrect. Yeah, what is your team comp? Cypher, Omen, Jet. Is it Reyna? Jet, Reyna, Sova? Yeah, you're meant to be the garage guy most of the time for the C-split. Because I actually do need your drone. But I mean that's here and now. That's just for future. Like future, just go there and you're like, you know, to drone that. I feel like you should learn the dart first, like dart into there. It's faster. I like it a lot better personally. Just the dart into garage. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I mean, hey, you have ult. I'm down. I'm super down. But yeah, the second you let this dart fly, you pop the ult and you kill them for sure. You should trust that your dart will land. And if it gets shot, then you can guesstimate very, very adequately. Or roughly.
Window, hold on.
Because instead we didn't get any value out of it. Because everyone just kind of died too. This guy's trying to get you killed. Never mind, you got himself killed. Nice.
Reyna solo up garage.
No, we're going C-split.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Is that an op running up at you?
Faster C-long and we'll be good.
Give me a C.
Not a great week.
Might try to walk.
You're walking into an op. I'm down for you to just pause for a little bit. There's someone close left, yeah.
30 seconds left.
That smoke tells me there's somebody watching. Guess they're not. Hey, got him. That walk was huge.
Another one garage.
Lied.
Oh, just now.
We just saying the same. Nah. You heard? I think you heard the waylay, and then like the cipher stuff. Sorry, when mid not garage. You were taking a risk anyway. Like you had to make a play. Like if you try to link up with your cipher, you probably don't win that. Because if they're good, they're also linking up and just playing numbers. I wouldn't worry about linking there.
Too late for that fucking calm, bro. I have a classic. Nothing immediate. They threw a side smoke. I'm gonna play in the smoke.
I got Molly.
Wait, we're going up late.
No, this is too early. You see the molly. This is too early. You didn't register that the molly call came out, and so we just wasted dart. This has to be a cancel.
In the side smoke. One's flooding too.
No, this is wrong. I don't like this. We're just forcing this too? Yeah, okay, sure. Well, it is what it is. Bet, we take those. Thank you.
One flanking.
Yeah, you should fight for more here. Like, if you know one's flank, you should fight for more. Like, go fight these guys. Oh, actually, never mind. Good cipher roll.
Not fine.
Well, pray. Pray. Pray.
Good shit.
Good trade.
Dang, at the one. I'm down to bait the cipher, but I'm also down to take the fight. And one, to the credit of you, if this guy dies, let's like spike down front sight, and the Silva has a rough idea of where you are because you were like back sight, and it's still like it's a rough 50. I'm down for you to like just force yourself to take the fight and give him like an opportunity.
Good shit.
Good trade.
I don't mind that.
That's true. That's true. Not that long. Oh, mid. One has deagle.
Let's go see. Let's go see. Don't.
I'm gonna
don't
drone.
please.
I'm gonna drone. I'm gonna drone. I think you guys go back.
I'm gonna flash. I'm gonna flash.
I personally think you should drone long, but I'm down for the short. Wait, but they're all dead.
That's a mid pick. Yeah, bomb cipher.
I'm gonna respond.
I'm tapping to look for a fight. Look at him go. You could have honestly stayed window.
I have dart. Hold on. Let's try to bait for omen. Both there, no?
Nice trade.
Bang. Okay, nice.
Starting long again. Fuck up my dart.
Holy whiff.
Okay, I actually have some constructive like criticism. Yeah, I got you. Which you need to look at. Because a part of this round is like I would say
I'll flank next.
That's a mid pick.
play to delay.
Yeah, bomb cipher. Try to bait for omen. Both there, no?
Take the fight. 5v4 or 5v1, not even 5v4, 5v1. This guy's ult. Like his win con is killing you both and then turning around killing this omen. It's not obvious. Like I think it's more obvious if you stall. I think you going for the fight is fine because in his mind he's like, okay, these guys are just thirsting for me. And then like the omen will be unchecked. The fight is fine. I like this. On average, because like he was still gonna just shoot anyway. Yeah, that's a fine play.
Nice trade.
But as I was gonna say, you do your so like your initial action is immediate and very, very quick. So your initial dart, the lineup that you know, is quick, it's fast, it's good. I like it. And then look how look how slow you are to get to the next position. So like we shoot this dart, you wait for it to land, and then you slow walk this way. Like who's gonna hear you? Like who is actually going to hear you take this path? Whoops. Like from right here to right here. I think the circle is here. It's just I noticed that you have a very calculating, very slow, methodical approach to how you're playing. And I feel that it's either instilled by a lack of confidence in our like ability to take these engagements, which could be true. Or it's just like we're uncomfortable. Because comparatively, the higher players that I review, they're super quick. Like they'll throw the dart and they'll be here. Or if they want to go out window, they'll like call for something and they'll be there. It's very quick. I'm noticing that there's like a bit of hesitancy and slowness. So I'm curious. I'm gonna keep watching. I'm gonna see if that's also a problem on defense. If it's not a problem on defense, we'll be focusing purely offense. Nah, don't drone this. Yeah, something about like something about you droning short doesn't feel right to me. But maybe that's because like I have like a new philosophy because I already used dart. It's a confidence thing. Fair. I'll keep that in the back of my mind as I keep going through this. Like if you don't get a hot start, like you feel like if you don't have a hard start, it's like really hard to stay engaged in the game. And you just like go through the motions once you start like either whiffing or just start getting like shot very quickly. I got you. But I'm curious, like, what do you think happens when you drone this? I'm curious. In comparison to this play. So let's say that this is an initial play that we do and we call drone. I think you drone from like right here. What about this play? I'm down for you to disagree or agree with either of these assumptions. I think now in this game in particular, there's no like additional resources. There's a lot of duelist on the enemy team. There's not really a whole lot of like utility that's going to be non-selfish. So I'm curious, why don't we get a little selfish and drone up and like see all of A and then cut back, watch short? Do you like that, or is it a little less than optimal in your mind versus I drone up short because I have to clear corners? Because I think this one is a little more subjective than objective. And my personal opinion is I think you should come along. Yeah, it's a good assessment. Good to read. Because, like, they fight for long so much, and they honestly don't give a rat's ass about short. Where were the short players when you guys were actually hitting A and you came up short? They were like, here, here, here. I think the guy ulted from here. One was window. Like, they don't care. They'll play back. This is a game where you can honestly fake. Like, you honestly throw, like, the standard piece of utility, throw this stuff here and just walk, see? It's so free. Because they have to trust the Sova, and if the Sova's on A, they trust them to get all their information, or they have to like shoot and fight. Just kind of spooky. But I think here, in this spot, I personally wouldn't. Like, they double smoked. They have a lot of people. I don't drone. What the fuck? All right, sure. Oh, come on, man. What a peak. Hold on. Should you be scaling? Okay. Interesting. Man, I need to boot up the game. There's a lot of stuff I want to look at. Gonna move on. Just real quick before I make that. Went to double with the jet. Yeah. I see the intention behind the play. I'm curious why. Well, I'll go back actually. Yeah, think about like how much movement you have to cover just to double with the jet. Something about me wants to just come this way with the Reyna. Because like the jet will have support from this player or anyone who's long. Or should, realistically, right? This jet could be alone, to be fair. So I was thinking in by comparison.
Wherever they run, I will find them.
We just run wide with the Reyna. Because it just makes it makes sense, right? Because it's not out of your way, you know? Because you're like supporting the jet in a different way.
Promise. My ult is ready.
So like, what feels more natural to me is you're like coming out. This is scaled. The guy cleared left and you're here. Like that feels a lot more natural to me and you're just fighting from this spot. All right. The out of heaven. Going to flood before palm plant. Isolate the fight with the drop down guy. They're gonna ult out of heaven. Stop being exposed to CT. Okay. Yeah, but like my thing is that it's just hard to scale this way, you know? Like you have to press a lot of W just to get on this angle. Like I think the jet's routing is also kind of bad. Don't get me wrong. I think like your jet running this way is like really bad. But it's just like you come here. Like obviously the peak timing is tough, and if you were like coming this way, you definitely don't get killed with that. But this one's definitely weaker. I think your jet scaling this way is kind of trolling. Because like if you think about like the routine scaling, it's like the jet will come this way and dash. And then bada bing bada boom. Now like the game's open. And like these guys, like one guy comes here to plant. Like one guy like checks this and then comes over here, fights these guys. So it just feels like less efficient to go out of your way to support this guy. When like you can easily support him by like covering the things that he can't cover. That's my take for sure. And of course, like they hit a nutty shot on you, like get owned.
Holy.
What do you think your role in this play is? Congratulations, NRG. So, like, if we take a look at the actual game itself, like, from the start, let's just go from the top, because I think you're just going to die to this guy. Or you should. Cool. All right. So you did. I assume this is some sort of just fan out, search for clues type play, right? Actually, I'll get context.
That's true.
You got it, tower.
I didn't know that.
It's radiant tech.
Yeah.
Yeah, fan out, search for clues. Okay. Okay, if it's fan out, search for clues, you better never go window ever again. If somebody even remotely calls that play, if you're darting for A long and you're part of this A long squad, go fight A long. I want you to either fight and kill this guy or like look short. Because I don't need you here looking at nothing. Let's go. Like the second, like you can even like run. I personally think you should be running this way. And then once it lands, you stop shoot it, of course.
I have the spike.
A ranked fake. Nice. Huge. That Clove's an idiot. I can't believe they're smoking. Smoking front B for no reason. I'll call him out for that because that's funny. But it's like you can't scale here, right? Like something in your heart of hearts, can you really scale up? Like it just like run up. Like do you really believe that that is correct? Like in some cases it might be, but like in this case absolutely not. Why? Because you threw a dart, they threw a dart, your Omen TP, nothing happened on A. It's just like we're cool. I think though, like actually walking is correct. I personally like walking this wall because it's less common for players to play on the right side than it is for players to play on the left. That's just my personal routing take. I think walking this way should be nutty. But I feel like, yeah, you should just be like doing something. And if you take like, let's say for example, you take short and you help this Omen take long. Well, now you have like options. Your team is dying is what it is. You can't control them, right? They messed up their play. They got blasted. But then you came over here, you stayed rigid, and then bada bing, bada boom, it's just over.
Wow, you dropped?
I have a feeling your defense will be better. This is another fake.
I'm smoked off. I can't help you mid.
I'm lagging, bro.
Well, all right. You take that bomb, you go straight to A.
It's ready.
That was the rotator. Go away. What the fuck? What in tarnation? You just feeling yourself? What's happening here? Why are we darting this? Like, okay, so let's say you just want to like dart garage, which I'm kind of okay with. I want you to like double bounce it, like off this, lands here, lands up here, scans garage. You wanted the gun, you're feeling it. I feel like I want the actual like garage to be scanned, and then you just be a little diligent as you scale, in case they peek out, because they're gonna want to peek out to dodge the dart. I think you should land the dart inside garage. But I feel like the Guardian is fine. Like you just killed 2 people with the Guardian. Stay in your fresh and fit podcast and just take that with you. It's just like you have the guaranteed win. It's a bulldog. Oh well, you're looking for this.
Ow. 78.
Like imagine you were also like there to trade out. He died short, right? Or did he die in spawn? He must have died in spawn. Did die in spawn. Never mind. Yeah, well, you couldn't have impacted that play at all.
I'll jump to you guys.
Gotta drop that.
2 heaven.
No way. 2 heaven, and that's like CT. I'm down. 3, 2, 1, swing. This is kind of awkward. Like you have to fight one of these guys. Bet. Bang. Easy. The shooting's good. I think we were kind of like, but we were baiting a little. Not gonna lie to you. Like I feel like off this guy's contact, you're just out here. Bang. Or like ready for the fight, right? You're just looking at the minimap. They dropped, bang, and then you're here. And I'm down for you to like cut back here and play time. It's like we didn't help them in either of their gunfights. I don't think you could have helped the Jet. I think the Jet was a lost cause. Yeah, Jet was a lost cause. And I understand you like being like afraid of the fact that he's still heaven. So I'm cognizant of that, but I think it's faster and like a lot cooler if you just like come out, shoot that guy, and trust that he's not gonna peek you. But you killed him, you clutched up, you like that. Okay, go away. I'm not gonna lie to you, just go away. It is super predictable, but it is by far the strongest position for Sova. I would kick people off of A if there were too many. I'd be like, wait. Omen, get off A. What are you doing here? Go B. Because it's so easy to just like get that early information and then make a decision off of them.
They're B, alright.
Smoke long. You want a flood smoke or a one way?
I'll flood.
Nice. Up long.
Another one short.
I'm flanking.
It is what it is. I would get closer, but I'm down. Run this. They know you're here. Run them.
Half blind.
Oh wow, you got wrapped. Okay. Yeah, so you have this habit, and I've noticed it across the board, where you will make your position known. Like you are known to the enemy, and then you will continue to slow walk. Which is rather bizarre. Like you're very, very, very slow. Like our current main issue for sure, 100%, is that it's our pacing. And I think like the rounds that you're about to win, like you have to start winning at some point, or else this like you lied to me. It's not like an OT game. But like because we're not playing with this like quote unquote pace, we're getting caught with indecision and we're getting like bad spots. Like it's definitely movement pacing. Like down to the keys that you are pressing, you are so slow. Like really look at what I'll replay it, but like I couldn't. So like we started from right here, we dart this, you even throw a one way, and you start slow walking. Like the second you throw the dart, it should be that you're running. And then bam, you're out like killing these guys. Maybe, I don't think, like obviously it'd probably be a little crazy if you throw this dart and just like immediately jump out. I think that's crazy. Would it be like a good fuck it play? Absolutely. But should you like have this as your like defined pacing? No, not at all.
Revealing area.
Just like bam, and then we're out. We're fighting. And you're a better player than me. You know how to fight those. Like way more efficiently than what I'm showing. But I will show it. So we shoot that, we slow walk, we hold.
We're rocking.
Oh, it's like I'm watching Sinatra. I mean, absolutely. You're about to kill like 4 people.
Wait,
Wow! Wait, what is that timing? What? Where does this guy come from? Hello? Oh, they killed the Cypher. Yeah, you killed the Cypher through B. The Cypher died somewhere and the Waylay just like scaled.
wait, in the smoke, garage. What? That's what I know.
Wait. I ain't 90% certain that like. I don't care about this guy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure died from B and just wrapped you from garage window. I couldn't tell from the minimap, but like that's my theory. Because I noticed that the Cypher died top right. Is there anything from this? No, you can... He smoked this. Wait, he smoked this? You have a cam. Cut left. What's this? Look at this. Yeah, you gotta get that information. Like I maybe off the Phoenix flash then now. Especially after you mollied it. So it's probably Phoenix flash, gonna flash garage. Oh my god, the enemies are so slow. Okay, this is a fake. Like, this has to be a fake go away if this is like, if they're good at the game. If they're still outside garage, they're so slow and so patient. Dude, we're playing some like EU type comp now, yeah? Good timing.
Another one garage. They're gonna try to get my gun.
Bang. Yeah, I don't care about this. The only issue is the, like... We committed to the crouch. And the crouch spray transfer there is kind of tough. It's like you kind of have to stay standing for that. But it's like impossible. Not gonna lie to you.
I only have one smoker, right? You want it flood or long?
Long.
Open long.
Yeah. This is good.
Gap on the right.
Yeah.
Tiny gap.
I would throw it, yeah.
Too short.
No way, that dark.
I put flash short. Flashing?
102 Cypher or Silva.
I think you would be a baller if you got wide, but there's a Phoenix on the enemy team, so I'm down for you not to do that. That's just something that came across my head. This angle's good too.
Last smoke.
Oh, left side. Hell.
Holy moly. He just ran your pockets. I thought you were gonna ego swing this, and I was like, oh, okay. This guy's just rage swinging.
Up long.
I'm surprised how careful you took that. You're just such an easy shot.
Oh, left side.
They're not pushing though.
Yeah, mid noise.
Way they was long.
Oh, someone should have shot that. Just a bait. Are you gonna drone that back or no? I would drone the space back, because then it shows that they're getting pushed towards like either B or A. They're so slow. Hello? Who droned C garage? Get C garage for free and just stops instead of going out. What the? This is such a slow game. What?
It's holding me.
Nice. Good shot.
Silva.
Good damage.
Two garage. At least two.
Yeah, they were going B.
Whatever.
That's crazy. Yeah, this is fast. Yeah, we come out C. Help.
I'm smoking side. I'm also long.
We're gonna push.
No way, bro. 130.
We're getting that side bump left side. One's coming in. How do I die? Last one was on side, no?
That guy was not he was not aiming for you, I promise. That's tough.
Last time we were.
But it is again like I'm surprised you don't like just commit. Like you throw that dart. I'm so surprised you don't just stay here. Instead you run back. So interesting.
Last time we were leaving side and they just took it. We dare retake. I'll pay for you up there.
Is there any round where you're proactive on defense? Like at the start of the round?
Turning in
Or do you believe like playing super reactively all the time?
He's a lurker. He's a lurker.
Could it be up?
They could be in the smoke.
You can rotate right now. I'll hold.
I'm surprised you don't. Ooh, I would definitely drone this.
Be on. In.
Well, never mind.
I'm all off.
I'm in. Whoa. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough. I thought about it, but like that didn't cross my mind. I'm like, oh yeah, they're not gonna push that sea smoke. Sure did. As a matter of fact, they chose to. We lost him. We lost them, chat. We lost them. Uh-oh. Oh, good. Well, I'm just gonna keep... I'm gonna keep going. Alright, so...
I'm all off.
So I actually don't... I don't mind the play. It's just... It's tough because, like, B is the site where you can't... Like, you can just get ran at. Whereas if you're ulting from here for C, it's like they'd either have to run through a window to get you, which is kind of risky and weird. Also easier to read. And then also they'd have to run this way. Plus, it's better if you ult from far away. So I would have actually messed with it heavy if you, like... If you had a dart and then you ran to, like, the corner of C in stairs. But I see the value of that play. I see the vision. The dart was good, too. Scan 2. They were dead for free. Man, we're not proactively darting anything. That's super interesting. That's like something I would think. I would drone this.
Yeah, B.
Yeah. Care B.
I mean, they're fast.
B there.
Nah, they're just out.
I smoked logs. I smoked logs. You could flash default, right?
Yeah, he smoked logs the flood.
In the smoke, bro. Fuck, I'm so stupid.
One's coming out to site.
Default and long.
Bet.
It's at 120, 120, 120, 120, 120.
Good shit. Let's go. Man, you don't start A long ever? That's crazy. That's criminal.
Oh, I got rid of the ult. Holy
Don't.
fuck.
See that for me?
It's like, who dies to that, you know? Like, people die if they start coming out and you, like, land this dart here and you, like, play, like, back plat this way. Like, they die. People die to that, for sure. I'm also down for you to hold this smoke. I think the dart is a little early. Like, a shock dart actually would have been pog. Okay, we got him. Yep, got him.
Oh, we all died?
Yeah, welcome to Waylay Gaming. There we go. So, okay, you know to do this, too. That's crazy. Oh, you don't stay and fight? Ooh. I think most players actually stay and fight that. To some level. To some degree. Although most people have some, like, weird dart. But they can just chuck. I feel like some people have, like, this chuckable. They just stay, like, right here, take this fight. It's super tight. And usually you win. Because it's, like, the angle that people like to get posted on. And this is, like, super free to jiggle. Because most people will stop and try to fight you there. And you're a hard shot and, like, they're easy.
I smoked deep, babe. Nice.
And if you're gonna give up long, I want you to fight for short. For sure. Ding. There you go.
Silver's low.
I'm hiding.
Wow. That's tough. That's tough. All good. That should be a kill. I wouldn't sweat that.
I'm hiding on the left side. I'm holding like right here. Pretty wide.
I'll just bait them.
Fuck,
B.
man.
Nah, come on. I don't like that. I don't think you can do the same dart where they come in, they'll just come and kill you. So I think doing this dart is bad.
Lobby. Flash it. In the smoke.
I mean, okay.
Ow, ow. Right side. Nice, that's bomb site. Bomb site.
Spike down B.
That's amazing. That club did not care.
Well, he's in the corner. Thought I'd see his gun.
Okay, well, I don't care about these guys. That got dicey. Holy moly.
Yeah. They got Willow. Watch out.
Nice. Play numbers.
See it.
Revealing area.
No way, that fucking stun. That's trade.
108 Willick. 1 health. Open it, open it.
Dang, this Cypher clutches up. Dang. Okay. I mean, yeah. It's very simple to me. What I see is somebody who, like, understands the game. Knows the agent, knows the, like, line. And kind of knows the strategy. But, like, they don't trust themselves, like, at all. Like, I don't think you trust yourself as a player. So, like, something about, like, you standing here and, like, not holding this, not doing anything, not looking for that fight or whatever. That screams something to me. Like, you running from fight. Like, you're not running from fights. Like, you're taking some unorthodox ones. Like, this one, for example, is, like, something. But I think the biggest issue is that we're so slow. Like when we do something, and sometimes it's okay to be like when you see professional players play slow, it isn't like they're slowly walking and slowly getting to the position. They get to where they want to go, and then they just stop. They just chill. They just chill. They just sit back for a little bit and see what happens. You know, like we're not going anywhere. We're just holding. This is not. Well, we're just not like. We're not doing something half-assed. You know. It's always like when you watch like a high-level player, like a Radiant play. They do it so quickly, and then when they don't want to do an action that doesn't feel right, they won't do it. So they'll just hold. Like they'll just chill. They'll stay. Think of the amount of Cypher players who would honest to God, want to like rotate as fast as possible to A, like on this map. Like so many of them want to, man. But how many of them just know that like I'm meant to like sit here and do nothing, or I'm meant to sit here and do nothing, right? And just kind of passively hold, or like I'm over here or something like that. It doesn't matter. The point is like I want you to either do something, but doing nothing is also doing something. You feel me? So it's like you come this way and you say, you know what? I'm going to contest along, and you have some sort of like god dart or whatever. I don't care. Like you have some sort of dart. It doesn't bother me. Or if you're like, you're really funny, you do something like that. Then you fight and then you grab orb. But then you just stop, and like you holding is you stopping your action. And you're trusting that someone will come onto your screen and you'll kill them. But we need to get to these points. We're just too slow. And so I think you like working on just like traversing around the map as quickly as possible is going to be very key. Like you getting from point A to point B is going to be so much more impactful. So it was just the same thing on attack. Like this entire sequence made me very not disappointed, but
scanning ahead.
Very concerned. So like you have your dart, is what it is, and then you would slow walk this way to get in position. And sometimes this guy would be on the line already. Like a Reyna beat you to it. It is crazy because a Reyna should never beat you to it. If the Reyna's in a lobby that makes any sort of like a monochrome of sense, you run out. This guy like has to check here first, and then he checks you. And by then you've already killed this guy. Raven, what's good, bro? What's happening? It's going all right. not to toot my own horn, but I was featured in a Sentinels video. And before you get really excited, they were absolutely bashing the shit out of me. They did not use me as a positive resource. And they called me an idiot, essentially. It was great. I didn't even know about it. I saw the video and I was like, I'm not gonna watch this. The theory of like ascent, I don't care. Like how you approach ascent. Okay. It's take mid control, take like catwalk, try to take pizza, and then like you pop from A or B. It's like, it's not that hard. Very simple map theory. Defenders have a much harder time. Like with the theory part of it, per se. Like attacking theory is super easy. But yeah, we are currently doing a VOD review for Mr. Moyo Val. Internet went out. Unlucky. Is what it is. But essentially, we kind of boiled down the notes to pacing. Like, we're just really slow in doing the actions that we want to do. And so I'm going to show some example, actually. Allow me to pull something else, because I'll show the clip, because you might... It's an old clip. I didn't even know how they found it. Let's see. I want... Yeah, history, because I was watching some Derek before this. Here you are. Yeah, so I want...
Scanning ahead.
He's like super slow.
Not ready yet.
They might be all in that smoke.
I think they are.
Nothing's here, nothing's here.
Run in spawn to A, Jet, and Cypher.
I think a better round was round one. Round one was definitely a better round to look at. Oh, whoops. Just kidding, never mind. This guy's AFK too.
By himself. Walk around.
But look, yeah, look how fast that is. He clears it. Doesn't even use the dart. He just raw checks it. They're not here. I grab orb super quickly. And then bam. Look how we immediately get into a position. They say calling C. He has a dart for it. I don't need you to know that. But he has a dart for it. And this dart is pretty nice. It lands like the back wall.
I'm batting for Young.
And he talks to him.
Dang.
And it catches literally everyone.
Oh.
Then of course this one. He just chills, he waits. This is him doing nothing to an extent. I don't think you should like necessarily be doing something akin to this. He just has a read that somebody's in the smoke or the whole team's in the smoke.
Run in spawn to A, Jet, and Cypher.
Shot down.
Saw them through the wall on my radar. One mid window, Cypher.
But literally we're doing like this is our nothing. Like doing something, let's define something as rotating or flanking. Because this is technically the nothing that's in between. So we're essentially just holding, jiggling an angle, and we're okay with this. Like these are some of the parts that we're missing. And then like when we do decide to do something, check how fast Derek will be compared to how you were. So holy moly. He peeks, he crosses because he's a freak. And he immediately just starts throwing shocks just to stall them from just swarming this guy. Right? And then he's like, well, it's over. I should just fight.
Yo, 90 on.
And then they get all the value.
Tell him.
And they die. Let's look at one more. Fights it.
Shit.
Quickly and smoothly gets to a point because he wants to shock for chip.
Take flight.
10 Reyna 140 Jet.
And then he's like,
Running up A. Oh my.
yeah, then he drones for himself. But he does what you do, kind of. Except he, like, ego swings.
I just rage peek one.
Okay, yeah, that's like attack. Or that's defense. Let's go to attack real quick. So I think in this one they call...
No name.
Yeah, everyone hide. Yo, let the cam only spot me.
Kimchi flavored sin.
Oh, something weird happens here, if I recall correctly. Something silly happens. Because, like, Superman calls, like, cam spots here. Wait for me. So he has a shock. There's a secondary shock for another trip. And they're ahead of his, like, dart as well. And he gets owned. But this is a round they actually force up because they're insane. But he starts window, he doesn't even dart long, so if he's gonna go window.
One right side, right here.
Scanning ahead. There they are.
Back right now.
Just plan, bro. Just plan. What are you doing?
Oh, bro. Could get so
No more secrets.
Yeah, some of the kill icons for that, like, ghost are terrible.
No chance.
But yeah, these are like the speedy plays, right? Like,
bro. Could get so
it's like we're very proactive because we're deciding to be.
No more
We're okay with that. And I mean, this guy's just good like that. They come to like a. We're not gonna get a. This is kind of big. Oh my lord! Holy, my brain just stops working ever so often. We're not gonna get a normal round, so I'm actually just gonna skip this. I think they lose this because they run into a stack. So I learned they stack.
revealing area.
Reina's backside.
My ult is ready.
Yeah, but you kind of see the difference, right? Like when he wants to do something, he does it, and when he doesn't, he's not slow about it. If he doesn't want to do something, he doesn't. And so like, I think this is like one of the big missing ingredients that we have, where it's like, because we're slow, we're missing out on a lot of plays. Ignore you. Nice try. Okay, anywho. But hopefully you see the difference from when you watch yourself play to how Derek would play it. I know I use EG a lot. That's because I'm just a mega fan. But yeah, I hope that is a little bit more enlightening, and I think that that is just going to be your node. How to implement this will be kind of interesting, where I'm actually going to forbid you from shift walking unless you are lurking. Like, if you're going to go from point A to point B, unless it is a contact or you are lurking, you're going to be running. And you're going to be really fast. And you're going to think fast. We're gonna force you into very fast ideas and fast fast decision making, because we're gonna acclimate you to the skill. Because the more we allow ourselves to go, like the more quickly we allow ourselves to go, the more situations we'll find ourselves in, and it's better for learning. Because if you're fast and you take some of these engagements, or you just like, you're cool with doing nothing. Yeah, okay, that's gonna be an attack. Yeah, I got it. Yep, I got it. So, his attack notes for sure. All right. There are the notes. But yeah. I really think we're gonna nail the... I think this is the first time I've actually just kind of went out and said it. I think there was a lot of times where I was just like, oh, yeah. You should do this. Or like something, yeah. Or like I talked about utility usage, which is very interesting. But I really do think like if we help fix your pacing, the game will feel a lot easier for you. I think this prescription is good compared to the other ones. Yeah, banning the shift key it is a very interesting tactic of mine. I am down. But I want to thank you for the VOD. Appreciate you, Mojo. Good luck on the climb. I still hope you have fun with the game. Maximize that. Also, for those who missed it,
and playing in their optimal positions. This is
now, I have no idea where this clip came from. And in all honesty, like, the only reason I know, like, one of my students actually found this. I don't even know where this is from. This is my clip. Yeah. So like, I literally run through this smoke full speed because I think that they're all just running B. By the way, I believe this is a Swift play. I'm 89% certain that this is a Swift play. I also like taking risks. Like, this is my like note, was to take risk and look like an idiot, if I recall correctly. I could be wrong though. But yeah, you can tell it's my clip because it's me dying. I didn't have a face cam at the time. I have no idea when this was so far away. I'm definitely living at the other location. I don't know when this was. We're about to go clip hunting. We're about to go clip hunting for a bit. I need to know which one they found. Yeah, let's go to my channel. Knock that off. Okay. Yeah, where would they even have found this? This is face cam. It's one where I didn't have a face cam for some reason. All of these have face cam, man. Well, except this. Okay, wait. No face cam last year. Well, hold on a minute. I don't want him to see my wall. Oh my god. Wait. It's this! It's fucking this!
Mamma mia.
Dude! What the fuck? We just got faked! What do you mean? This is the first... No, wait. Actually, with context? With context, that's so, like... What? That's so not my fault. That's so not my fault. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? What the fuck? Wait, how, dude? How? What the fuck? Yo!
They're just waiting outside of B. Fucking baiters.
Yeah.
That's so funny though. That's so funny though. I'm not gonna sue them. I'm super down. Yeah, it's definitely not a Swiftie, so I'm mega wrong. Oh fuck, wait, I should check the Reddit. Oh yeah, shit, I need to check the Valorant subreddit. Oh shit. Who fakes on a round one? That's so scummy. That's so mean. I'm not gonna log into that. Nice try. Is it Valor? Wouldn't it be in the Valorant? Or would it be the Sentinels subreddit? What do you think? Who would post my clip though? Like, how do they get this? Is there like a Sentinels? Hold on, there's definitely a Sentinels. Sentinels. Okay, yeah, Sentinels. Yeah, okay. Sentinels subreddit. But they're most like they're just posting all their like it has to revolve around Sentinels. Who found this, man? Everyone's like complaining about their tickets. Interesting, okay. Some people ask like Zelsa's questions. Nice. But it's all like dude, that's what I'm saying. Like I was like, when I messaged it to Jay, because he's like a big fucking like he's a big Sentinels fan. And so like I think that it's crazy that someone on Sentinels is like, dude, imagine Kaplan is like listening to me talk about the game, listening to me talk about it, and he's just like, well, now wait a minute, he has some good points. But this was a year ago. I was not like good at like recognizing the game a year ago. Like I was not worth watching a year ago for 100%. At least for like Valorant like coaching and ideas. That would be insane. Dude, who's the fucking mole? There's got to be a mole somewhere, bro. Is it on Twitter? I'm like paranoid now. They have them. Yeah. Whoops. Don't do that. Okay. Nice. That's me. God, I don't actually follow anyone, man. Holy moly. Let's see something else. They have like a campaign where they post clips, and someone posted my clip. Perfection. No. No, it's just their team. It's all Valorant too. What the dude, they don't have any other games? Are they not good in any other like esports? Or is like this Sentinels like Twitter just like okay. I'm not gonna get an answer there. Bruh. I'm gonna lose it. Where do they find me, bro? Yeah, Zelsis. What's up, Zelsis? But no, that's crazy. I can't believe they snuck me in here. That's ridiculous. I think that's so cool. I already did this spiel at the start of the stream because someone let me know that I was in it, and it's just like, whoa, that's so cool. Like, yeah, I'm like, it's in context. That's really funny.
Optimal positions. This isn't your rank game where you have 5 uncoordinated idiots running.
God, they just called like the 5 uncoordinated idiots. Just straight up called me an idiot. That's crazy. Something about that's really funny. Dude, imagine I make a I make a video. It's like, oh hey, I'm that guy. I'm that idiot. Oh man. So actually, I need to watch this now. I actually need to watch this now.
City. Let's do a little exercise. Think of what maps favor the attacker side and what maps favor the defender side.
What maps favor attackers versus defenders? There's Haven's pretty attack sided. Sunset's pretty attack sided. Icebox is pretty attack sided. Lotus is pretty attack sided. Bind is attack sided as well. Ascend is not attack sided. And Corrode is, I think, defense sided. Statistically. A lot of these maps are attack sided nowadays.
Side. Got him? Okay.
Does Bind have a statistical high like win rate defensively? I need to watch more Bind games. I was definitely correct on this side of the front. And I was right over here. I was just wrong with Bind. Maybe I need to watch more Bind games. Maybe I don't understand Bind. I just thought it was attack sided because of TP access. But I guess defenders have more access to TP, so I guess it leans more this way.
Okay. Why do you think these maps favor one side over the other? Is it the specific angles or choke points? How the meta plays around them? Is it the rotation timings giving one side an advantage? What about things like entry pathing and angle clearing? Okay, let's look at what the data says. So, how'd you do? Did the data back up your thoughts? If not,
oh,
why?
fucking Christ almighty. Whoa, whoa there, cheap. He's like, well, how did you think? And I was just like, damn, hold on a minute. Whoa, I forgot you even asked me a question. Really snuck that one in there. I'm down. I'm down to milk this. I'm down. I don't think like I want to. Like honestly, you weren't here for this, but I want to go. Like I actually want to stop everything I'm doing and just hard focus in making myself a music like career. Or like not a music career, but like more like creative career. So whether or not that's like actual like theater work, if it's like writing, singing, like I really want that to be my career. So like I want to put a lot less effort into this. So like I don't even know if I want to make a video, like put the effort to like make a video, like just piggybacking off of this. Feels kind of interesting. I'm debating. Yeah. Like, I'm going to be super excited. Like, this channel is eventually going to be that. Like, where some days I'll just, like, for half a stream, just start, like, a writing prompt. Or, like, I'll do my auditions live. Stuff like that. Or you guys will, like, we'll do, like, a bunch of, like, singing stuff. Like, that's what I want the future to look like. And I'm actually really excited about that. I'm I'm in deep. The amount of progress I've made on my singing has been quite astronomical as of late. I think my writing still sucks, but it is what it is.
Personal biases? Let's see if we can put those biases aside and figure out why the data says these maps favor a specific side. So let's look at an example. By far, Ascent is the most defender-sided map according to the stats. Why do you think this is? First off.
Okay, so this map, like, it's so, like, it's so hard for attackers, man. It's like, the defenders have, like, so many options, but, like, they don't necessarily have to fight for neutral space, which is crazy. It's crazy that I can say that they don't have to fight for neutral space. But the sites are so strong and so statistically, like, placed that you don't need to do that. And if you are good at fighting for neutral space, you'll just win more rounds. It's so ridiculous. Like, this map, I think, is one of the only maps where you could honestly hard anchor, like, 2 people on both sites and, like, have, like, a float player and win rounds. It's actually ridiculous. Because, like, the backside players on B, they just literally sit backside. The A players, they could sit one hell and maybe one gen. Or even heaven. And then your flex player just holds, like, whatever they think is, like, they need to be available. Or they can even push up A main. Like, again, they can contest neutral space, and it's really strong.
I think the design of the map heavily favors the defenders. If you look at the main entrances to both bomb sites, you'll notice that they're tight chokes. This means that the attackers are funneled into tight corridors where they can easily be spammed or hit with util. The defenders can easily stall out a push with a single molly or smoke, buying plenty of time for rotations.
The choke points are pretty small across the board. And not only that, but once you get through those choke points, there is a ton of angles. There's always 2 directions the defenders can come from. There's a, like a CT or heaven and market or a cat, like door. And on top of that, there's just a lot of space to play on the sites. There's multiple boxes, there's a lot of safe zones, and these are things that aren't as true for a lot of other maps. A lot of other maps, the chokes are bigger and there's less space to play on site. It's just easier to kind of narrow down where a defender could be playing.
And that's just if the defenders are playing passive. If they go on the offensive, I mean, we've all been f***ed by a perfectly timed Omen Paranoia combo with a swing out A main. Speaking of A main, you also have things like one-way smokes, which give the defenders a huge advantage when taking map control.
A main and B main both tend to have kind of util trades. So by the time you're done doing that, defenders are aware you're there. They're probably rotated over. Are you really able to just force out that choke after? It's generally a true thing about the game, but it's especially true on Ascent. Forces teams to default play the map a lot more.
Quite literally what I said. Like, literally 1-to-1. It's like I watched the video, which I haven't. I only saw the clip with me in it. That's amazing, though. Holy moly.
Thing to mention is the barrier locations. At both main entrances, the defenders can quickly take an aggressive line on the chokes. This means the attackers need to burn some utility to force the defenders off these lines before they can even think about trying to establish control over these parts of the map. This leads into another huge part of map balance: info. On Ascent, the defenders are able to get info super easily.
Yeah, absolutely.
You've established you can have control over both main entrances off the rip, which leaves only middle. And in middle, you run into the same problems. The arch is another narrow choke, where the defenders can play on either side, meaning you need to spend util to clear it out, or make some kind of coordinated peek to trade out the frag. If you get past arch, you have to deal with potential defenders playing in market or pizza. Hell, they could even be jump spotting from defender spawn. So that's another layer of util you need to use if you want to take control of mid safely. And all of this is ignoring the chance the defenders have an op holding the line, in which case, good luck. If the defending opper is hitting their shots, you basically need to burn a smoke or flashes to get them off the line. Another thing to consider is rotation.
Nice.
On Ascent, if you take the safest rotation path, the rotation timing significantly.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. If you run through spawn, you're losing. You are losing on Ascent if you have to run through spawn. It's so long, dude. It's one of the longest in the game, which is crazy. To go from the B main like barrier to the A main barrier on Ascent, it's foul how long this takes compared to the defenders.
The defending side.
Oh my
For
God.
the defense to rotate from one site to the other through spawn, it takes 11.5 seconds. For the attackers to rotate through spawn, it takes 21 seconds.
Yeah, it takes like 19 to get to the barrier. That's crazy. And that wasn't from barrier. Like, if you start B, get stalled out, have to run all the way to A, that's just not going to happen. Like, you've wasted half the round.
Even if you take the risk and run through mid, it still takes about 16 seconds. So it's much easier for the defense to reposition from one site to the other. The last thing I want to mention is the meta team compositions on Ascent. The standard composition on Ascent is Jett, KO, Sova, Omen, and Killjoy.
Yeah, and then this will almost never change because there's nothing better. We've seen the Waylay, we've seen some like Viper, we've seen some Breach Phoenix nonsense, but this is just so fundamentally strong. We've also, like, the Fade has been seeing some more play. It's been looking better.
That said, there's been some flexibility around the Killjoy and Sova. During the Taeho meta, a lot of teams swap Sova for Taeho. You'll also see some teams replace the KJ with Cypher or Vice, and if you're Sen and want to throw your games, Deadlock. But for the most part, this is what has been considered meta on Ascent for years. Why? Well, let's go down the list. First, you have Jett. Remember those tight chokes I was complaining about? Well, on the attack, Jett helps you break them. You can dash in and draw crosshairs away from the choke, buying space for the rest of the team to get through. On the defense, Jett is a fantastic agent to have an op on since she can take the shot and dash out. Also, on the attack and retake, having the ability to updraft lets you take some unexpected fights with your Blade Storm. KO is fantastic because of how tight the map is. With a good knife lineup, you can get info as well as disable
The B main knife, bro. The B main knife is so strong. Oh my, it's not even this one. There's a B main one you can throw from A. It lands up here. It just hits all of this, stalls out pushes, gets so much information. Like, you have to essentially wait out a knife that's not gonna come until, like, they have an inkling of a feeling that you're gonna walk, and then you walk. And then it's like they still think you're B because you're not A.
or stall out the attack. On top of that, his mollies are great in a post-plant or for breaking utility. Sova is much the same. His recon dart is always great for getting info.
Yeah.
His utility helps out in the post-plant.
Again, you can run the Fade instead of this over here. Like, teams have been experimenting with it, and it looks good. Definitely not a bad pick for sure. Good on a Sova player.
Break util, and his recon drone is a safe way to clear out all those tight chokes we talked about. Then you have Omen. Omen's always great. His smokes are some of the best in the game since they replace.
Yeah, the best controller in the game, baby, and it's not even close. I don't know how you nerf Omen at this point without, like, reducing him to unplayable. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know how to fix Omen. They already nerfed most of the one ways, like all those like weird one ways you could have done. Like, that's already gone, and he's still like very strong. It's just so darn flexible, man. He can make plays. He can support the team. He can honestly just fill whatever like team dynamic role you need as a controller. It's just so fucking strong, dude. It's ridiculous how strong this is.
And you can specifically place them, allowing you to set up some one ways. His TP gives you the mobility to play in different angles and get out of sticky spots. His blind is amazing given all the tight chokes. And with his ult, well,
yeah,
on the attack, it lets you scout out bomb sites before you execute, or on the defense, you can quickly rotate when the attackers execute. Lastly, you have Killjoy, who can lock down sites with her mollies, get info with her turret, catch lurks with her alarm bot, and her ult basically gives you a bomb site for free, so you don't even have to deal with those chokes.
It was a very strong comp on defense, even though it's double initiator, just because of the map's design, because of what I've been talking about. You get a lot of options for contesting and refighting the mains and for retakes, but you can also still hold sites pretty viably with that comp compared to double initiator on a lot of other maps. And then once you get to the attack half, you're just glad to have extra tools. Having KO alongside Sova allows you to default mid.
Some crazy stuff you can do. Because what, that was literally the knife for market and the dart for like all of mid. It's so silly. And then bam, you have all of mid, and now you can like pressure towards A, pressure towards B. You can run fakes, you can run like just like you just run through mid if you want. It's like you had so many options with those two.
Go default mid after. You need to be able to take and get a lot of info on space on the map on attack because of how it works. So it's always nice to have 2 initiators for that. Obviously, we see a lot of different style comps right now, but that's kind of the classic. As for Cypher coming back in, I think a big part was that it was really hard to take B main on attack because of the spammable wall. At that point, you might as well take an agent like Killjoy, who's more defense-sided but can passively hold pushes. Now that the spam wall's gone on B main and you can be more aggressive and take individual space, Cypher's a lot better at that. You can cage in the middle of B main, you can throw your camera up, and you can end up winning B main by yourself.
So you see, every one of these agents plays a specific role on both the attack and defense, making it the optimal composition on Ascent. So with all these factors making Ascent defender-sided, why is it still in the game? Well, who's to say having a map favor one side over the other is a bad thing? There's been a long history of maps in tactical FPS games that heavily favor one side, and they've made for some of the most iconic games in history.
Yeah, I think it's good that maps have diversity in whether they're even or attack-sided or defense-sided. It lets
I agree.
teams build an identity and lean into it. With their map pool and with their veto, it makes vetoes more interesting. I think it helps kind of build storylines, whereas if every map was just even...
Yeah, if all the maps are the same, the game would be boring.
Much of a playground to kind of lean into your strengths. And yeah, I just think it makes the game more exciting.
Remember 2022 Loud? Across 2022, they played Ascent 17 times and won 16 of those games. They had a 74% round win rate on the defense. Sasi was insane on Sova, Hankata on Omen, Aspas on Jet. I mean, come on. That team was terrifying on Ascent, and that's all people were talking about during the grand finals of Champs vs. Optic. And Optic managed to take them to OT. If the map wasn't so defender-sided, this storyline wouldn't have been so exciting. But one key thing to remember is, these stats are from pro games. It's a skewed sample because we're talking about the very best players, coordinated and playing in their optimal positions. This isn't your rank game where you have 5 uncoordinated idiots running through smokes and team flashing each other. So you should probably take this with a grain of salt if you're applying it to your own games. That said, it's still an interesting thought experiment, and honestly, the kind of thing an in-game leader in the making should be thinking about. So if this kind of thing gets you thinking about all the possible solutions, why not try putting together a team for Premier and try your hand at IGL? Maybe you're the next John QT in the making. Okay, maybe not, but everyone has to dream, right?
Okay, now that I watched the full game, like the full video in context, I really caught a fucking stray for no reason, bro. I actually caught the most random ass stray of all time. Like, what the fuck? Hello? Like, what the context of the video? Why'd you even include me? You could have just ended it right there, bro. Like, what? You could have just ended it after your fucking analysis. But instead, you're just like, oh, no. Think about this. Think about all this from the pro perspective. Not these fucking clowns. Not these goddamn idiots. Fuck these guys. They don't know how to play Valorant. What the fuck did I do to you, Sentinels, man? I was just an EG fan. Just chilling. What the fuck? Come on. Oh my god, dude. That's amazing. Holy fuck. Yeah, they saw the EG Jared. Yeah, they were just like, yeah, wait a minute. Hold on. Who's this guy? This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. I don't even know how you find me. Like, this is my most popular clip. 45 people watch it. Like, I'm not popular. Like, in the grand scheme of things, like, I'm relatively... Like, I'm bigger than most Twitch creators because I have more than, like, 1 viewer, right? Let's just talk statistically, okay? I have more than 1 viewer. Makes sense. Is what it is. But there's so many fucking people who have content. Go get theirs, dude. Go get theirs. Come on. Why will you mean fuck me for? You cherry picked all my good, like, bad plays. Hello? What about this one? What about this play? Do you just say fuck this play?
Water.
I jumped the raise rocket. I sprayed down, killed 2. Turned around. Killed that guy. Like, hello? What about this one? Is that bad? am I a bumbling idiot here? Bruh, what the fuck? I might have even won this game. That's the crazy part. I think I won this game, man. I'm heated, bro. I'm fucking heated. Oh my god. Yeah, the corporation's bullying the little guy. Oh my lord. Dude, I can't, well, I mean, I can't believe I found it. It is this high. Oh, do you think maybe they got it from J-Bro? Wait, because it was clipped by J-Bro. Oh, they might have. This guy is 2.1. He might be the rat. I was literally talking to him though. He's just like, he was like, I don't know how they got that. Like, he's not the double agent. Oh, well, he asked me suggested, so he might be actually. But like 2.1, and he has a right, buddy. Like maybe, like very maybe. Anyway, enough of me being paranoid. It is almost time to call it quits. I got 5 minutes. Anything interesting that I should know about? You've been gone for quite a bit of time, my friend. Oh, I should say Raven. Yeah, I'll address you by name. Wait, oh yeah, wait, you said, did you mention that, right? You mentioned you were going to Italy? Let me point at the camera. You mentioned? Did I forget that you said you were going to Italy? Oh, what the fuck? Okay, bet. Okay. That sounded vaguely familiar. Okay, so good. So cool. Where in Italy did you go, if you do not mind me asking? Because that is something that my cousin actually was planning to do. She was going to Italy. And I asked that question. I was like, where at? And she's just like, yeah, Italy. And I was like, yeah, where in Italy? Like, hello? Do you not know? You can't just, I mean, you can, but like, it'll probably take a while if you travel through all of Italy. Just you stay there for half a year. Yeah, you could probably see everything, but like, what? Okay, Florence, Venice, Budapest. Holy fuck. You see, because I would want to go to Florence. I'm not a big Venice guy. Wait, and then you went to Hungary? Because you said Budapest. But you go to Hungary? Just out of nowhere? Or is there a Budapest, Italy? Oh. Okay, cool. Bet. Yeah, okay. I thought that was much. Well, hey, that's pretty cool. Hit Italy and Hungary? That's sick. Not a whole tour of Europe, but like, really? What made it the highlight? That's interesting. I would, unless like you really hated like Italians, but I feel like that's not true. Interesting. Okay, well, that makes sense, yeah. No, it was enjoy the sight of Italy. Ah, okay. You got to, so Budapest was, you let your hair down. You let loose. You just went like, you just went crazy. Really? It was cheaper? That's cool. Oh, interesting. I knew Italy would be expensive. That's what a lot of like. That's definitely what I'm reading. Is a lot of people are like, well, Western Europe is pretty expensive, and like Eastern Europe, less so. But Western Europe is definitely expensive for all the touristy spots. But then like, people are saying that Budapest is not a bad spot. Huh? I did not know that. I mean, that's pretty cool. Damn. What? You got beer for like $2? $2 and some change? What the okay. How much is beer here? I don't drink beer, so I'm a real bad example. Around $2, okay. So around $2. What the do you just go clubbing in Budapest? Is that what I like? Am I reading this right? Am I reading into this correctly? You just like just party in Budapest? Like you had your like business suits and stuff in like Italy, you got onto the train, got into Budapest, and it's just like you took all that shit off, put on some like shorts and a t-shirt, just started hitting the Miami special. I mean, fair. Ooh, fuck yeah. I've never done like a bar hopping campaign. I've always been like such an indoor guy. Yeah, I'm glad you had like a great time. Sounds like a fucking baller blast. I think if I'm gonna go anywhere, it'll be like Japan first, and then I'll do like a like my two like vacation ideas is like Japan and then all of Western Europe, and we'll see what happens there. Except for the UK, I will not go there out of principle. Ah, well, shit. You were lured in, dude. They hit you with the come here, friend. I heard you like alcohol. They like they jingled some keys in front of you. They never got me. My dad did a real like I don't think he did this intentionally, but he was like really cool. Like he had us taste beer when we were young, and it was so gross that we like all didn't like it, except for my other brothers. I was the only one who just didn't enjoy it. My brothers grew up and now they can drink it. I'm just the only one who was affected by that. Like if it's not flavored, it's over for me. UK and France? Beer is gross. Absolutely. I mean, I agree. I think that beer is disgusting. And wine is also bad. Like, alcohol in general tastes bad to me. I just can't stand the taste of alcohol. But if it has another flavor in it, I'll give it a shot. But man, am I a lightweight. I think I had 2 drinks and I was like almost losing it. Like I felt weak, which is not good. Very bad. But man, so like I actually have like a real, not a funny story, but like not a funny even take, but there was some like, I would say it's like a bit that like me, my brother, and a couple other people get into, where it's like we really don't like the French, and we're like very anti-France, woo, yeah, and then like I met one like French, not native because they were in the U.S., but I met one and I folded immediately. You couldn't. Like, I actually couldn't, like, look them in the eye and hate them, bro. I was so weak, dude. It was so bad. They spoke in the French accent, and I immediately lost it, dude. I was like, actually, as a matter of fact, I am the most pro-French person on the planet. I love France. God, I love France. I was just so fucking, like... I'm actually like a cardboard, like cutout when it comes to like withstanding pressure from like anyone outside of the States. Like if you come to me in the States with something, like I will hold firm. I'm evil. I will have no soul. I promise you. If you're from the US, you garner no sympathy from me. But the second you are an overseas, like the second you are like any non-US citizen, I fold. I fold so easily. I'm such a sucker. I actually probably shouldn't go to other countries because they will wring me out of my fucking money. It'll be bad. 100%. But yeah, I am glad that you had a great time. Glad to see you again. Hopefully you're doing all right physically. I know you just mentioned you had to do some roof work for family, which is incredibly taxing. 100%. Roofing is not a easy task. So hope you're doing all right. Hope you're feeling good. And it's school time almost. What, school starts 23rd? Typically? Oh my god. Ugh. 25th? I see, okay. It's always something different. But damn. 111. Dude, your skin was probably melting onto like the shingles. Holy fuck. Ugh. I would have needed like a sun umbrella cap and like 2 like gallon jugs of water strapped to me. Holy fuck. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Oh. Oh no. Not my shoes. Yeah, I mean, hey. Sounds like a hard good deed. Hopefully they rewarded you with a nice home-cooked meal and plenty of liquids. Oh, actually, wait, that's super extrinsic. You seem like it was like well worth just doing the work. That's pretty cool. I do like that. Okay, but actually for real now, because it is 9 o'clock and I will be doing things. I do thank you for stopping by, all of you. Thank you so much for watching, if you still are. Good luck on the climb. Find joy in the stuff you're doing. Y'all have a good night. I'll catch you guys Monday. Expect things. I'm not super specific. I'll plan it out over the weekend, but expect things. That's about it. See ya.